who had taken over 2 buildings. At least 10 police officers died in the firefight. Authorities say 10 attackers were also killed. The situation in Chechnya has been relatively quiet in recent years. Peace had been maintained by a combination of military force and billions of dollars Moscow has given to prop up the regime of former warlord Ramzan Kadyrov. More protests are planned in the U.S. over a grand jury decision not to indict a white New York police officer in the death of a black man. Eric Garner was reportedly selling illegal cigarettes and died after the officer put him in a chokehold. The jury's decision comes just days after a similar ruling over the death of a black teenager in Ferguson, Missouri, led to violent riots. President Barack Obama says it's eroding Americans' belief in their criminal justice system.
Too many Americans feel deep unfairness when it comes to the gap between our professed ideals and how laws are applied on a day-to-day basis.
NBC News reporter Sarah Daloff is on Staten Island, where Eric Garner lived and died. She has more on the reaction from Obama and other officials.
We've heard from a lot of high-ranking officials as to this grand jury decision. President Obama speaking just a little bit ago, saying he's committed to improving relations between police and minority communities, committed to rebuilding that trust and working together for a common purpose in these communities. We also heard from New York's mayor. He spoke about some of his personal experiences. He has a son who is biracial, and what he and his wife have had to talk to his son about with encounters with police and things like that. He also said that he himself is dedicated to finding ways to train police in alternate ways to resolve conflicts. Finally, we heard from Eric Holder, Attorney General for the United States, who says a new investigation on the federal level will be opened into Eric Garner's death.
Sarah Daloff on Staten Island, New York. A teenager in Montreal is facing terror-related charges. The case began with the robbery of a convenience store, but it turned into something more complicated when the father of the suspect called police and they began to investigate further. The CBC's Ainsley McLennan picks up the story.
Police charged the teen with armed robbery in that incident, but it was in that investigation that they went through the boy's computer. They found jihadist propaganda videos sympathetic to ISIS, for example. And in speaking with the boy, police say that he told them that he was robbing the store in order to raise money to be able to buy a ticket to go to a country that was under Islamic law. He claimed that he felt that he was living in sin being in Canada instead of a country under Islamic law. The teen is expected back in youth court on January 28th. He is in a youth detention center as he awaits that next appearance.
Ainsley McLennan in Montreal. There's a big climate conference getting underway in Lima, Peru. Nearly 200 countries are hoping to draft a new agreement that could be